Hewer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Trojan Basketball, Bob Hall. The crowd comes to their feet. The Trojans are about to be introduced to the home folks here tonight. The Rockbridge Bruins, 13 and 11 on the season, the 4 seed taking on the Trojans. They are 23 and 2 on the year. We mentioned that these two clubs matched up earlier in the Smith Cotton tournament, and the final was 50-38. The Trojans with the victory in that ball game. But don't let that 13 and 11 record of the Bruins fool you. They did defeat Jeff City earlier in the year on the last second shot by Blair Scanlon, so they are definitely capable of hanging around and beating you.
They really are, and I think that's what you make a good point. In their games, they have hung around. They're always in those games. Yes, they've lost some games, but don't sell them short because they're going to be a handful. You know, it's great to see this big crowd standing for the Trojans as they're introduced. A lot of electricity. It's great.
Makes it a lot more.
We talked earlier, they almost look like they're 35, 40 years old. They're ready to do business. They know what they got to do, and they're a group that's very set and focused.
Jared Rook steps in the center circle, will tip it up against Ben Hart. Hart's 6'6", Jared Rook is 6'8". Official in the center circle. There's the tap, it's controlled by the Trojans. Kirchhoff in the backcourt gives way to Hopkins, and we're underway. Trojans right to left with the basketball. Left wing Paulson down to Rook in the paint. Left wing Paulson, three-pointer in the air, count it!
Yes, sir, downtown Willie doing his thing.
3-0, Troy with the lead. Rockbridge, Ed Downey down to the right baseline. Bounce pass between the two circles. Leaves it for Davey Harper. He will have to back the ball out and leave it for Blair Scanlon. Bounce pass left wing to Ben Hart beyond 3. Man-to-man defense by Troy. Right side, Scanlon's pass knocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Rockbridge. And the Trojans get the basketball back.
Forcing those turnovers, that's what Troy does best.
With the basketball, Willie Paulson will put it in play, and looks like Rockbridge is going to come with a 2-2-1 full court press. Paulson to Pace, gets it across the line to Rook, down to Hopkins into the front court left wing. Hopkins, free throw line to Kirchhoff, right side to Paulson. Paulson to Pace, goes inside, had it slapped away, gets it back, works it outside, getting his hands in there for Rockbridge was Downey. Now Paulson down low to Rook, and his shot from the right block is in.
Good pass from Paulson, and JR nails it.
5-0. Troy with the early lead. Rockbridge, Hart left wing, pulls it out to Downey between the two circles. Scanlon left to right for the Rockbridge Bruins, who trail 5-0 here in the early going. Left side with the basketball, it's Ed Downey. Downey's a 6-foot junior with the basketball beyond 3, gives to Scanlon. He's a senior at 5'10". Now at the free throw line, Ben Hart works a pass right wing. Three-pointer, Davey Harper, no good. Rebound, Kirchhoff for Troy. Scotty gives it to Hopkins, and here come the Trojans right to left. Front court, Hopkins to Kirchhoff. Left wing, Paulson lobs down low to Rook. Rook gets pushed, goes up with a shot, scores the bucket.
JR, get him in low, he's tough.
7-0, Troy with the lead here early. Ed Downey with the basketball across half court for the Bruins. Left wing, it is marked there by Rockbridge. They back it out to Scanlon between the two circles. Scanlon works the right side, left wing bounce pass, leaves it there for Moore. Moore back to Scanlon, and Coach Jim Scanlon gives Blair Scanlon some instructions as he works the ball to Harper beyond 3 on the right side.
Well, we're going to do number 6, whatever that is, that's what Coach wants.
And now we've got a foul on Jared Rook. He was out guarding Davey Harper out near the three-point arc, and we get a quick substitution by Rockbridge. Ben Hart sits down, and they bring in Kyle Decker, a 6'4 junior. Hart's a 6'6 junior. So the Trojans get a little bit of a size advantage on that exchange. Rockbridge gets the ball, they put it in play along the left block. Davey Harper goes up with a shot, and we're going to get a foul. And it looks like it's on Troy. Rook picked up the last foul. Did he pick up the second one here? They have not. Nope, it's on Pace. So Pace picks up this foul. That's a second team foul on Troy, and at the free throw line for the Bruins, Davey Harper, a 6'5 senior. He's a right-hander, first one in. And Troy leads 5 minutes, 45 seconds ago now in this first quarter. Harper's second one is in. And it's 7-2. Full court press again by Rockbridge. Troy trying to get it across the line. Hopkins, right wing pass, leaves it for Kirchhoff into the paint. Kirchhoff spins, goes up with a shot, no good. Rebound, Rook double pumps, doesn't get the bucket, but he draws the foul on the Bruins.
And again, you know, you want to beat that press, but you want to make a strong effort to score once you beat the press. You just don't want to pull it up, and that's exactly what the Trojans did. As a result, Jarrett didn't make the shot, but he's on the line.
Foul is on Kyle Decker, his first. Team foul 1 on the Bruins as Jared Rook missed the first free throw. He will get one more chance at it here, with the Trojans leading 7-2, and there's still some folks filing into the gym here. The second shot by Rook is in, so Jared has 3 points, and the Trojans have a total of 8, lead 8-2. Rockbridge brings it across the timeline. Davey Harper with the basketball, works it to Scanlon between the two circles. Blair, bounce pass, leaves it to Harper beyond 3, guarded by Kirchhoff. Harper spins, drives to the left free throw line there, backs it back out to Decker. Decker leaves it for Scanlon out beyond the arc. Man-to-man defense here by Troy.
And good defense, too.
Scanlon picked up his dribble, tries to get a bounce pass. Oh, he got Decker down low on a bounce pass. Nice move, and Decker scores his first bucket of the night.
Really was. Nice play, back door, just worked fine.
8-4, Troy with the lead. Hopkins with the ball for the Trojans. Front court leads it for Paulson between the two circles. Willie in the front court, left wing Hopkins, open for 3. It's in the air. It's in and out. Rebound, Kirchhoff got pushed. Got a shot blocked. No foul either way. Loose ball belongs to Rockbridge. Decker, right wing, drives to the baseline. Throws the ball back out to Moore. Moore, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, pulled down by Hopkins.
Little General clears the window on that one.
Here come the Trojans down the floor, and a bad pass off the hands of Paulson, and Troy gives way to Rockbridge here with 4:26 to go, leading by 4.
That's the first turnover for the Trojans.
Ben Hart back into the lineup for Rockbridge, a 6'6 junior, and sitting down will be Davey Harper, a 6'5 senior. Full court press by Troy, and they break it this time. Downey gets it to Scanlon, left wing to Decker. Looked like he walked, and he did, and helping out with that walk was John Pace.
Sure did. Got back quickly, and obviously that's what you got to do. Good defensive effort by John.
Hopkins with the basketball for the Trojans. Brings it into the front court. They lead by 4 as we approach the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Paulson down low to Rook. Left wing Paulson in the corner, backs it out. Troy works the perimeter. Hopkins with the basketball. Works a right wing pass to Paulson. Now to Pace. Flashes inside. Shot off the glass and in.
Pacer playing that window good.
That's the first 2 of the night for Pace. Rockbridge with the basketball. Downey into the front court. Leaves it for Decker. Drives on Rook. Pull-up shot. Out of control. No good. Rebound. Directs to Rook. And here come the Trojans. Pace left wing to Paulson in the corner. Tries a zip it pass into Rook. Out of bounds. Last touch by Rockbridge. And boy, there was an inch to get that ball in the paint. Somehow Willie got it in there.
Yeah, his passes, he threads needles all the time. He's an excellent passer.
Now Rook with the ball, throws up the shot off the glass, missed it, rebound picked up by Scanlon, and they run the other way. Rockbridge loses it, out of bounds, last touch by Pace as they try to get a pass inside to Moore, and Rockbridge gets the ball underneath the basket.
And a good strong effort by Pace to get down the floor to prevent that layup.
Rockbridge, and Ben Hart will put it in play. Bounce pass to Scanlon, left side. Bounce pass into the paint there to Ben Hart. Back outside to Ty Moore. Moore, left wing, leaves it there for Downey, beyond 3. Coach Jim Scanlon, again, giving out instructions to the Bruins. Works a pass on the left wing to Decker. Decker's pass, intercepted. Here comes Pace. Runs the other way, ahead of the pack. Layup, no good. Whistle foul on Decker. And John Pace just took it right at the Bruins.
Coast to coast, John Pace clears the board and takes it down. He's going to be on the line.
That foul is on Kyle Decker, his first personal foul of the night on Decker. Team foul 2 on the Bruins. Decker's 6'4". He's got a pretty good wide base to him, though, and he can fill some space in there.
Yeah, he's been eating regular.
He sure has. Pace at the line. Second one, in and out. Rook taps out the rebound. Back to Pace. Three-pointer left wing. No good. Rebound. Pace tried to battle for it. Rook dives for the loose ball. Out of bounds. Last touch by Rook. Good hustle, though.
Yeah, big, strong effort by Jared Rook there. He's on the floor, picking up some floor burns.
Ball belongs to Rockbridge. They're going to make another substitution. Josh Fox comes off the bench as they sit down Kyle Decker.
Rockbridge really plays a lot of kids.
Coach Scanlon's been rotating them in and out here, and we still have 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. 11-4, Troy with the lead, with the basketball. Ed Downey leaves the basketball there for Fox. Fox back to Downey. Downey spins to the right side, looks to the baseline, now bounce pass in the paint, gets it to Fox, and they rotate it back out to Scanlon. Scanlon to the free throw line to Hart. Hart drives, baseline cut off, backs it out to Scanlon. Good defense there by the Trojans, and now Rockbridge has got to reset with 2:38 to go. Scanlon, right side, guarded by Pace. Drives to the baseline, cut off, pull-up jumper, no good. Rook was in his face. Hopkins can't get the board, but it deflects to Pace. Pace 2-on-3, lays it for Paulson, zips a pass somehow to Pace across the paint, and the ball deflects out of bounds. Bob, how did that pass get inside to Pace between two defenders?
It's impossible, but he did it.
And a timeout on the floor with 2:22 to go. Out of the timeout, Troy puts it in play. Paulson wants a three from the outside. He nails a big-time three.
How about downtown Willie? He's lighting this crowd up.
That's two for Willie Paulson. 2 minutes ago. Now Pace nearly comes up with a steal. Scanlon has it in the front court. Bounce pass into paint off the leg of Rook. Stoppage of play, and Rockbridge will put it in play on the left wing. Troy leads by 10.
And they have come out to play so far.
Rockbridge with the basketball. Fox will put it in play on the left wing. Gets it to the baseline to Moore. Back out to Fox to Scanlon, right side. Rockbridge will rotate it around the perimeter. Scanlon holds the ball now. He's looking for help. There's no movement from the Rockbridge team, so he's got to hope for Josh Fox to come out with the ball. Fox gives way to Ben Hart. Hart with Kirchhoff in his face. Works a pass right side to Scanlon. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Troy by 10. Josh Fox gets it to Hart, right side. Boy, there's nothing in the paint for Rockbridge right now.
That's quite a defensive effort, isn't it, Jim?
Fox now gives it to Moore, now to Scanlon. And the Trojan fans put their hands together. They recognize the defense. Right side, Harper with the basketball. Bounce pass, lays it off for Fox. Double pump, shot no good. He traveled with the basketball. Troy gets it back.
Yeah, credit Kirchhoff and Rook. I mean, they were all over him. How close were they?
They were all over him like a wetsuit. The ball belongs to Troy. 1:14 to go in the first quarter. Clock runs. Hopkins into the front court. Man-to-man defense by Rockbridge. Right side, Paulson, who's hit two big threes already here in the first quarter. Hopkins left wing, stands at the arc, gets it to Pace. Free throw line, lobs it down low, pass to Flex. Oh, Rook knocked away a pass, and the ball belongs to Troy. Paulson with the ball, lays it for Pace, in the paint, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound belongs to Rockbridge and Josh Fox. Fox with the basketball, gives it to Scanlon. Under 40 seconds to go now in the first. Lob down low, and Kirchhoff just knocked that pass away from Hart. How about that, D?
What an effort, folks. They are playing some D. 14-4, 40.9 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Rockbridge sits down Fox and Scanlon, and they bring in Downey along with Kyle Decker. They put it in play. Right wing in the front court. Harper to Decker beyond three. Now pass intercepted by Paulson, intended for more. Here come the Trojans with 30 seconds to go. Hopkins stands beyond the arc into the front court, works the right side with the right-handed dribble. Casey, left wing pass to Paulson. Moore's in his face, and he wants a three. Pauluson's jumper off the rim, rebound, pulled down by Rockbridge. Decker looks for help and finds it in Downey. Now a steal. Paulson saves the ball from going out of bounds. Pace in the front court. Goes up with the shot. Count the bucket.
Oh, it doesn't get any better. Great steal by Paulson, and John Pace was there to make it go down.
Downey down the lane. Shot block. Time runs out in the first quarter. 16-4, Troy. We come back for the start of the second quarter. Troy, 16-4 lead over Rockbridge. Jim Hewer, Bob Hall with you. District plays, second round action. Troy and Columbia. Rockbridge, Pace with a steal, runs the floor all alone. Layup is easy.
Looking good, the Pacer.
6 points for Pace. He read that passing lane and took it away. Moore into the front court for Rockbridge. Spins to the left side, now loses the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Troy. Ettinger is into the lineup for Troy out of the break, and also coming back in for Rockbridge now is Scanlon, and sitting down is Ed Downey.
Well, these Trojans got their work clothes on, and that's what they're doing. They're working.
They lead 18-4 as we start the second quarter. Decker looks to put it in play, works it between the two circles. Scanlon lobs it down low inside to Decker along the right baseline. He's got nowhere to go, and he throws the ball out of bounds off the leg of Rook. Ball belongs to Rockbridge underneath.
Oh, Pallison did a great job of collapsing on him, and Rook was right there. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. A guy goes in the corner, you got to give him some help. They did. He didn't have anything to do with the ball.
Ben Hart looks to put the ball in play. Lobs it down low inside. With the ball is Harper. Turnaround shot no good. There are three Trojans on the floor battling for the ball. One of them is Kirchhoff, and he's laying down on the baseline, so the ball belongs to Rockbridge, but boy, they're hustling out there.
I'll tell you, Scotty Katie's done a great job on the boards this year. He's really got physically tough, and there's a prime example. He went after two guys to get that ball.
Harper looks to put the ball in play. Having trouble, now gets it to Moore. Right wing three in the air, no good. Rebound. Trojans with the position, and a foul over the back on Davey Harper.
Yeah, I don't know who they actually, Pace and Willie Pallison both had position on him, and he climbed their back, so, but still, we're not shooting fouls, so it's definitely our ball.
Substitution, Willie Pallison comes out, Casey Hopkins back in. That last foul was on Davey Harper, his second. Team foul 3 on Rockbridge, and Troy breaks that pressure again. Kirchhoff, bounce pass to Hopkins. In the front court, beyond 3, left wing Pace. Gets a big pick there from Kirchhoff. Doesn't want the 3 and gets it back to Hopkins. Now back to Pace in the left corner.
Yeah, they got to reload now.
Reset this possession. Hopkins wants to work the left wing. Picked up his dribble, finds Kirchhoff at the free throw line. Bounce pass to Rook. Layup is in.
Tremendous pass from Scott Kirchhoff. They're looking in real good to Rook, and he gets that ball, boy. He's dynamite.
Rook with 5 points. 20-4, Troy with the lead. Moore with the ball. Now works the basketball to Decker, left wing with the basketball. Harper leaves it for Ty Moore. Moore, a 6-foot senior, puts up a 3. It's good.
Bingo! Hey, Dirk.
Moore on the scoreboard for the first time tonight with a big 3-pointer for Rockbridge. Troy will bring it down the floor, leading 22-7 with 6 minutes to go until the half. Hopkins left wing to Ettinger. Oh, quick step by Ettinger. Now the baseline's cut off. Stepped on the baseline, turnover. Ball belongs to Rockbridge.
And give Rockbridge credit for cutting that baseline off. Greg didn't have anywhere to go. Had to go out of bounds.
Right side with the basketball. Ben Hart brings it across the timeline for Rockbridge. Takes it to the baseline. It's cut off. Throws it out to the free throw line. Scanlon, right wing, leaves it for Harper. Back out to Scanlon between the two circles. Between the legs dribble. Now works the left dribble with the left hand to the left wing. With the basketball, it's Moore. Now on the right side, Moore wants a 3, and he missed it. Rebound Rook.
JR cleaning the board.
Hopkins down the floor quickly on the left side. Pulls it up beyond the arc, gets to Pace. Pace wants a 3 from way outside. It's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Decker. Decker with the board. Here come the Bruins. Harper looks for a pass, and Ettinger got right in the way of the pass. Took it away, runs the lane. Pull-up jumper from 10 is off the mark. Rebound by Decker. Bruins with the ball. 20-7. Troy with the lead. Rockbridge left to right here as we go into the 5:10 mark of the first quarter. Moore, right wing to Scanlon in the corner, backs it out with the dribble between the two circles. Guarded by Pace, step, 4-step. Now we got a whistle, and we're going to get a foul or a 5-second call.
That's 5 seconds. The Pacer was all over him.
Ball belongs to Troy with exactly 5 minutes to go. Willie Pallison comes in, and Scott Kirchhoff will get a breather.
Jim, it takes so much heart to play defense like that, and that's exactly what these Trojans are doing.
Pace will put it in play for the Trojans right in front of their own bench. In the backcourt, Hopkins with the basketball. Lobs it for Pace, gets it across the timeline. John tries to go around Scanlon, picked up his dribble, leaves a pass in the right wing to Pallison. Willie keeps the dribble alive, finds Pace between the two circles, loses the ball, but it was last touched by Rockbridge. It deflects out of bounds on the baseline. Troy gets it with 4:43 to go until the end of the second quarter.
Pacers are going to flip it in, and who's he going to flip it to?
John holds the ball a long time, throws it back out to Pallison, back to Pace, fakes a 3, drives into the paint, leaves it for Hopkins, left wing. Down low to Rook against 2 defenders, shot no good, may have been fouled, they call nothing, and the loose ball belongs to Ben Hart. Hart leaves it there for Downey into the front court. Drives inside, slashes his way inside, and scores the bucket.
Well, that was a nice move. He found a little open spot. Coach a little unhappy, says, guys. A lot of yelling, and this is what high school basketball is all about. Love to see it like this.
Hopkins into the front court for the Trojans. Nice bounce pass into pace. And a shot from 5 feet is in. Oh, my.
What a pass, what a shot.
Hopkins threaded the needle there to Paulson, and Paulson puts up 2 more. He has 8 for the Trojans. Scanlon breaks the pressure, works the left wing to Downey to the baseline, runs over Kirchhoff, no foul there. Now Scanlon has it well beyond 3, throws up a 3, and he nailed it.
Yeah, that's big league 3, too.
And the lead is now 22-12. It's down to 10. Smallest lead for Troy in quite some time, and here comes Pace into the front court. Right wing to Paulson. Paulson out to Kirchhoff, stands beyond the arc. Scotty backs it out, keeps the dribble alive, works the left wing Paulson, now to Hopkins. Left wing Paulson. Paulson into Pace in the paint, back out to Paulson. Drives to the baseline, pull-up jumper is in and out. Rebound pulled down by Hart. Hart outlets left wing to Downey into the front court. Hopkins pushes him a little bit, no call. Ball stays with Downey of Rockbridge. Bounce pass into Hart. Hart lays it off there to Harper. Shot no good. We'll get a foul on Troy with 3:06 to go.
I believe that's on Willie.
There's a couple of them in there with the block.
You know, we talked earlier that Rockbridge, they're in all their ball games, and we're seeing it tonight. They just hang around, keep pecking away, and pretty soon they're right back in this thing.
As you mentioned, the foul on Paulson is his first, team foul 3 on Troy. At the free throw line, Davey Harper, the 6'5" senior, good on his first free throw.
He's 3 for 3.
Will give him one more opportunity now. Second one, he nailed that one. I would say don't foul Dave Harper in the late going of this ball game. He's 4 for 4 right now. The ball belongs to Troy in the front court. They lead 22-14. Rook, left wing to Paulson. Willie with the basketball. Holds it there, backs it out to Pace. Well beyond the arc. Pace back to Paulson. Now to Hopkins between the 2 circles. Hopkins right wing to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff to Paulson. Bounce pass into Rook. Double team. Rook spins inside, lays it off for Kirchhoff. Spun, got himself underneath the basket, just hands it to Rook, and he scores from the left block.
Oh, dandy look by Scotty K. He found JR open.
He said, I don't want here, JR, just take this and put this in the hole. I'm done. And it's 24-14. Troy with the lead. Scanlon with the ball, right side. Backs it out to Downey between the 2 circles, and once again, Coach Scanlon directs his Bruins on what to do. There with the ball, Downey, pull-up jumper from 5 feet, no good, rebound Rook. Here come the Trojans, and Hopkins goes between 3 defenders, backs it out. Paulson on 3, bounce pass to Rook, back out to Paulson, fakes the 3, drives inside, free throw line jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ben Hart. Hart outlets down the floor, into the front court, gives way to Scanlon. Scanlon, right wing to Downey, beyond 3 for Rockbridge. Bounce pass into Hart, Kirchhoff's in his face, his shot is short. Rebound pulled down by Pace.
Mighty Pace clears the boards.
Here comes John, quickly down the floor, backs it up beyond the arc, right wing Paulson. 1:34 to go until half, Troy by 10. Hopkins left wing, directs traffic, wants a 3, in the air, no good, rebound, Rook crashes in there, hits the board, draws the foul on Rockbridge.
Boy, you like to see JR take authority and go get him like that.
That's 5 rebounds for Jared Rook.
Yeah, that was a nice piece of rebounding by Jared.
Ball belongs to Troy underneath the basket. That foul is on Ben Hart, the 6'6" junior. And for Ben, that will be his first team foul 4 on Rockbridge here.
And they continue to move players in and out. He works at probably, 8-10 players?
That's what he's been working so far as Coach Scanlon. Lob deep to the free throw line. Rook's jumper off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound belongs to Moore. Moore down the floor quickly. Works the ball between the 2 circles. Looks for help to the left side. Nothing there, so he spins and finally finds some help with Davey Harper. Harper back to Moore. 1:07 to go. Clock runs here in the second quarter. Trojan fans, make some noise. With the basketball, Downey picked up by Pace, whistle foul, and John Pace picks up kind of a chintzy foul out there at the arc. worse go than that tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty cheap, and John just got pushed down on the play just before that. He's a little upset.
That'll be the second team foul, or I should say second personal on Pace, fourth team foul. Pace picks up the defense again, though, however, right on Downey. Right after that. Under a minute to go. Downey, bounce pass down low. Rook got his hands in there to knock away the bounce pass. Mollison, or I should say Pace, gives way to Kirchhoff. Now to Hopkins in the front court. 45 seconds ago. Troy still leads by 10 here in the second quarter. Left wing John Pace wants a three. It's off the mark. Rebound, battle for it. Rook had it. Who's the foul on down low? It's on Jared Rook. Ooh. And Jared will pick up his second personal foul. And you can tell by the reaction of the crowd, the Trojan fans don't like that call.
I didn't like that call either. Boy, but that's the way it goes.
Derek, or I should say Decker with the basketball. Kyle takes it to the left baseline, goes in, shot, spinning, no good. Rebound, backdoor rebound, no good. Another chance for Decker, and he finally hits it.
Well, Decker's a power player, and he really goes to the boards hard.
Trojans lead 24-16. They have the basketball in the front court with 13 seconds to go. Left wing Paulson. Willie, 9 seconds to go. Cross court lob to Pace. Pace gets the ball, whistle foul, reach in on Downey. And somehow Willie Paulson got a pass over the head of Downey. Well, Downey wasn't even looking.
You need to come out and watch Willie Paulson pass. This guy, he threads the needle so often. I mean, it's just you never want to say he can't get the ball to someone because he does such a great job of passing.
That is the first on Downey. Ettinger into the lineup. Jared Rook's going to sit down. I think Coach says we're just not going to let Jared pick up his third.
That's a good call.
6 seconds ago until the half. Troy will put it in play underneath the basket. Hopkins to Kirchhoff. Back to Paulson. 6 seconds ago. Willie to Casey Hopkins. Wants a three. 2 seconds ago. No good. Rebound pulled down by Scanlon. And the buzzer sounds. Troy's going to open up with the basketball. They're going to go left to right as we start the third quarter. Scott Kirchhoff will put the basketball in play, lobs it to Rook between the two circles in the front court. Bounce pass down low to Paulson, stolen away by Ed Downey. And here come the Rockbridge Bruins. Left wing to Ty Moore. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Rockbridge gets the boost board, picked up by Harper. Harper to Moore. Make that Downey. Left wing leaves it for Hart. Lost it. Gets it back to Moore. Baseline three. That's no good. Rebound deflects to Hopkins.
Oh boy, that ball tried to go down. It was all the way in and rolled back out.
Trojans got to put up some points here. They start the third quarter leading 24-16. Hopkins, right wing beyond three. With the basketball, works at the pace left side. John, inside to Rook. Rook goes up with a shot off the glass and in.
Big left-hander, plays the board nice. Nice to get that momentum going your way.
He was a little further out than an easy layup, but he hit it anyway off the glass. That's 9 for Rook. And the lead is back to 10. Travel on Rockbridge at the other end. Davey Harper turns it over, and Troy will get the ball back.
Okay, guys, let's take advantage of the situation.
Pace looks to put it in play. Leaves it for Rook. Jarrett looks to bring it across the timeline. Tries to get some help there. Bad pass, but luckily it goes right to John Pace. Pace for the Trojans. Right wing to Kirchhoff beyond three. Scott looks for help. Backs it out to Pace. Pace on the left wing. Right wing to Hopkins. Down low to Rook. His shot off the glass. Rolls around and goes in.
Oh, we earned our money on that one. Round and round she goes, but she did go down.
28-16 Troy, left wing, Moore with the basketball beyond the arc, works it to Scanlon beyond three. Blair calls out a play, sets up the offense, gets it to Hart, left side, now back to Scanlon. Drives on Pace, but there's nowhere to go. Bounce pass, kicked there a little bit by Pace, he caught it, and we'll get a ball belonging to Rockbridge on the left wing off the kick.
Rockbridge already rotating their players. Let's see, we've got Decker checking in.
Ben Hart sits down. Davey Harper will throw it in play on the left wing right in front of the Rockbridge bench. They go right to left in their road green jerseys. Right side Downey. Back to Scanlon between the two circles. Bounce pass left wing to Moore. Nothing doing, so he gets rid of it. And they rotate it right side to Downey. Ed takes it to the baseline. Cut off by Hopkins. Downey looks for help. He's going to have to get rid of it. Tries to throw it out of bounds off of Hopkins. Hopkins saved it.
Good hands, McCasey.
Right wing Pace stands at the arc. into the front court, fakes a pass to Rook, now works it to Casey Hopkins beyond three, back to Pace. Pace spins inside, takes it to the baseline, nice pass to Rook, the layup is in again.
Oh, the Pacer, really a nice pass. Finds JR. Hey, we got it going.
Timeout by Rock going to third quarter.
Well, you're right. They really made a nice run, and that's so important to come out that second half and establish yourself and establish your game.
Rockbridge looks to put the basketball in play with Davey Harper. Putting it in play, giving it there to Brian Austin into the lineup for the first time. He's a 5'10 senior. Austin picked up his dribble, looks to Scanlon on the right side. A different look here from Coach Jim Scanlon and the Rockbridge Bruins with the backcourt of Scanlon and Austin. Left wing, free throw line jumper by Austin, no good. Kirchhoff skies for the rebound and rips it down for Troy.
Yeah, he really did. He went up in the air for that one.
Left wing, Kirchhoff in the front court, leaves it for John Pace. Now to Paulison, lob down low to Rook, got away from Jared a little bit too far in the lob, goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Rockbridge.
Yeah, I think Kyle Decker had his hands on it actually, so it was a good break for us.
John Pace will put it in play. Underneath the basket, lobs it to Rook, right side, now to Pace. John with the basketball, drives to the baseline. Nearly lost it, but now Paulison inside to Rook, gets away from the defense. The layup is missed, but he's fouled from the backside by Davey Harper.
Oh, JR wanted that one to go down so bad. He was right in the line there, but it didn't go for him, but he's going to be on another line now. He's going to be on the free throw line.
That's the third personal on the 6'5" senior, Davey Harper. Jared Rook at the free throw line, shooting two. First one too hard off the back of the iron.
JR struggled a little bit on the line here tonight.
Puts him at 1 for 3. Let's see if the big left-hander can hit this one. Off the front of the rim this time, and Harper pulls down the rebound. Ball belongs to Rockbridge in the front court. Ty Moore with the basketball. Works the right-handed dribble to the right side, leaves it for Scanlon, back to Moore. Fakes a three, pulls it back out to Scanlon. Scanlon again directs traffic. Works the right wing, gets a pick. They play pick and roll. Left wing, Harper three, no good. Rebound, Paulison had it, lost it, deflects out of bounds. And last touch by Rockbridge is Hearn, or I should say Moore, and it belongs to Troy.
Yeah, Willie Paulison and Moore were over there. Moore tried to throw the ball against Paulison so it would go out, and Willie actually jumped up so he missed him.
Ball belongs to Paulison. Zips a pass down to Rook. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound tapped in the air, and it's picked up by Harper. Oh, foul on Kirchhoff. And the ball will belong to Rockbridge. Boy, that's... you can call the foul that way, but you got to call them that way every time.
Yeah, you got to be consistent.
Anyway, Scotty picks up his first personal. Nothing hurt. Now Rook blocks the shot there by Decker. Rockbridge rotates it around, right side Decker. Drives on Rook, baseline cut off. Decker's in trouble. Finds Austin on the left wing between the two circles of Scanlon. Scanlon directs traffic. Bounce pass, right wing to Decker. Comes out beyond three. Harper, left side to Scanlon. Wants a three. Paces in his face, and he nailed it.
Now, we know this guy can shoot. He's showing us.
Scanlon has 2 3-pointers, 6 points total on the night. It's 30-19. Troy with the lead. We have 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Pace into the front court, leaves it left wing for Kirchhoff. Scott gives it to Paulison between the two circles, right wing, John Pace. Guarded by Scanlon, man-to-man defense by Rockbridge. Right side, Kirchhoff hits his man in the air, drives baseline, got pushed a little bit, draws the foul. Nice pump fake by Kirchhoff to draw the foul.
Yeah, Scott was going in for the layup. As you say, made the nice fake, nowhere to go, and he got pushed.
3 minutes, 33 seconds ago in this third quarter. Troy puts it in play underneath the basket, and that'll be the fourth foul on Davey Harper, so he's going to have to sit down. Now lob into Rook, he's in the air and taps it home.
And who else would the pass be from? Willie Paulison.
JR now with 15, Troy 32-19 lead. Rockbridge with the ball, Moore beyond three in the front court. Rockbridge Bruins right to left. Paulison nearly comes up with a steal, and now gets the basketball to Scanlon, does Moore. Scanlon, left wing, back to Moore. Paulison with him, step for step. Gives it up, gives it to Austin, right wing. Scanlon wants a three in the air. It's no good. Rebound, Kirchhoff again.
Hey, Scotty is cleaning the boards.
Here comes Willie Paulison into the front court. Fake a three, left wing Hopkins in the left side now, along the baseline to Kirchhoff, back outside Hopkins, right wing, Paulison fakes a shot at the free throw line, pass into Rook, off his hands, Rook lost it, tried to throw it out of there, but it goes right to Scanlon. Scanlon runs the floor, right wing, finds Austin open, three-pointer, no good, rebound, battle for it, whistle, foul on Troy.
I think that's on Pallison.
It was a battle down low, and the ball belongs to Columbia Rockbridge, and you're right, Bob, that's a second on Willie Pallison.
But you know, when you're playing as hard as they are and bumping, there's going to be some fouls.
2:35 to go in the third. Left wing, Decker backs it out for Rockbridge, gives it to Scanlon. 32-19, Troy with the lead. Decker right side, gets the ball, drives the lane, shot no good, tried to get it over Rook, rebound Kirchhoff. Scotty K now with 5 rebounds. Hopkins into the front court, looks for some help, works the pass right side to John Pace. Lob to Pallison, who's wide open, coming from the backside, layup is easy.
You're talking about backdoor, that was perfection.
Pallison came from behind along the baseline, and Rockbridge never saw. Scanlon to Austin, back to Scanlon, bounce pass left wing, drives inside, ball loose, out of bounds, last touch by Troy, and Rockbridge keeps it.
Let's see, we got Greg Ettering checking in, and Willie's going to get a breather, and he certainly deserves it. Big crowd, big hand for Willie.
Rockbridge will put the basketball in play underneath the basket. Now a lob, a bad lob, and it's going to go into the backcourt. Scanlon saves it. Good job by Scanlon to save it from deflecting out of bounds. Ball stays with Rockbridge. Driving inside is Patton. Ben Patton's a 6'2 junior, and now we'll get a foul on Troy again in the paint.
Yeah, I think that's Kirchhoff, I believe.
That will be team foul 3 on Troy, number 2 on Scott Kirchhoff.
1:50 to go in the third, 34-19 Trojans.
Austin left wing, three-pointer in the air from Harper, short, no good, rebound, Kirchhoff again. Kirchhoff drives around Harper, gives it for Pace, into the front court, left to right. Pace drives on Scanlon, lobs it left wing for Hopkins beyond 3. Casey with the basketball. Keeps the dribble alive between the two circles, looks for help. And he goes to the left side to Pace, now to Ettinger. Ettinger beyond the arc, zips a pass into Rook, it's deflected, and Ettinger gets it back, now back to Hopkins. 1:18 to go in the third. Troy 34, 19 lead over Rockbridge. Right wing Kirchhoff along the baseline. Scott now to Hopkins. The Trojan fans make some noise. Hopkins to Kirchhoff. Baseline jumper from 15, no good. Rebound pulled down by Patton. Patton into the lineup for the first time, pulled down the board, his first of the night. Rockbridge with the ball. We go under 1 minute to go in the third quarter.
And Jim, we're seeing another defensive performance. We've allowed them only 3 points, and I think that was a 3-point shot this quarter.
Right side with the basketball, it's Harper. The Scanlon pull-up jumper from 10. It's no good. Kirchhoff couldn't pull down the board. It goes right to Harper, and he rotates it back out. Right side Patton penetrates. Finger roll, no good. Whistle, foul on Ettinger. Tough call. Ettinger picks it up with 32 seconds to go, and the Troy fans let the official know what they think. That'll be the first on Greg.
Well, was he set or was he not set? Who knows? But here we got Corey Hunt coming in. We got Willie Pallison checking back in. Scotty K gets a breather, and JR gets a breather. And boy, these fans are really appreciative of the effort they've seen tonight out of these Trojans.
34-19, Troy with the lead over the Bruins. And Ben Patton, the 6'2 junior forward at the free throw line. His first free throw is in. That's his first point of the night. He will get one more chance at it. With 32 ticks left in the third quarter. The lead is 14 for Troy. And it is now 13.
Got that one down too. 34-21, 31 ticks.
Pallison in the backcourt. Right wing to John Pace. Pace left side to Pallison, crosses the timeline. 22 seconds left in the third, and the clock runs. John Pace holds a basketball out near half court. Looks like the Trojans will play for the last shot here. John will now put the offense into motion as we go to 8 seconds. Pallison right wing to Pace, drives inside, whistle, foul, and it's on Rockbridge as the man in the way there was Brian Austin. Pace ran him over. And the foul is on Rockbridge. Troy puts it in play with 5 seconds to go. Bounce pass, left wing. Pace puts up a three. No good. Rebound, battle for it. Pulled down by Hart. Hart blocked off in the corner. The buzzer sounds. We start the fourth quarter, and Ben Hart hits a baseline jumper off the glass for Rockbridge to cut the lead to 34-23. Pallison answers with a three at the other end.
That brings the crowd to their feet.
Willie Pallison with 3 3-pointers tonight, 37-23. Troy with the lead. Left wing three for Rockbridge, no good. Tapped up, that's a miss. Rebound, whistle. We're going to get a foul, I think, on Kirchhoff, who was battling there with Dave Hart.
Yeah, and it's been a battle all night, and Scotty really holds his own in there.
Rockbridge will get the basketball as we welcome you back in this fourth quarter. Jim Ewart, Mr. Trojan Basketball, Bob Hall with you. District time has been fun.
It's been everything we thought it would be.
Rockbridge will put the ball in play. A lob deep, getting it to Scanlon beyond three, guarded by John Pace. Dribbles with the left hand to the left side, now brings it back to the right side. Leaves a basketball between the two circles to Patton, left side to Moore. Back out to Scanlon. Scanlon with Pace in his face. Works the ball there to Hart at the free throw line. Right side Scanlon goes in, shot blocked by Rook. And Rook said, I'll have none of this, thank you. Right side, Patton drives inside, lays it off. Rook got a piece of another shot as he blocked Harper's shot. Now he's got the rebound.
Rook said, no, 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 not in my territory.
Hopkins to Kirchhoff left side. Now to Pallison, another three. He was hammered, and he will go to the free throw line and shoot 3 foul shots. That foul on Harper should be his 5th. Let's see who it's on. And that is the case. And Davey Harper, the 6'5 senior, is fouled out.
Ball club, they've got a bunch of shooters, and our guys have really held them down to 23 points so far.
And Pallison gets the bounce on that first free throw off the back of the rim. Willie with 14 points.
Well, I got to tell you all that Jim Ewart told me before the game, he said, I think Willie's going to have a big night tonight. He's feeling it, and this Jim Ewart just seems to call him for him.
He got that big game of Warrenton, and I guess I'll take credit for that one. And,
well, do it again.
He does it again. He made all 3 of them, folks. And it's 16 points for Willie tonight, and it's 40-23. Troy with the lead. Scanlon into the front court. It's a smaller lineup out there for Rockbridge now as they get some shooters in the lineup as they know they need points. Patton, left side beyond the arc. Works it to Scanlon. Guarded by Pace. 6:30 to go in the fourth. Nice backdoor pass down low, looking for Simon. He tried to get a bounce pass across the left side there to Moore, and it was kicked by Pallison, but boy, that was almost an easy layup.
It really was, and credit that sinking defense of Troy to get back there and prevent that.
Moore will put the ball in play. Ty, a 6-foot senior, holds the ball a long time, gets it to Scanlon right side. He was pushed there by Pace as they came down for the lob, and John Pace will pick up his 3rd personal foul.
Well, that is foul number 6 on the Trojans.
6 minutes, 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Rockbridge puts it in play in the front court. They're going right to left here. Their road green uniforms. Scanlon gets a pick. They go pick and roll with Patton. Oh, and a scoop shot. Inside, misses. Rebound, Kirchhoff. That's his 7th rebound of the night. Pace into the front court, lost it. Out of bounds, off of his leg. The ball belongs to Rockbridge. Off the turnover.
You don't see that happen very often.
Now Rockbridge gets the ball across the timeline. Moore has it. He calls timeout. To make things happen here, they lead 40-23. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rockbridge has the ball in the front court. Scanlon with the basketball. The Trojan fans clap their hands, and they want some defense. Right side with the basketball. Simon beyond three, guarded by Hopkins. 3-pointer by Moore. Straight away, off the back of the iron. No good. Pace pulls down the rebound on the left corner, will run it down the floor. Ahead of the pack, leaves it left wing for Pallison. Oh, what a steal from out of nowhere comes Peter Simon on the steal. Simon down the floor. Leaves it there for Decker. Left wing to Moore. Fakes the three. Drives into the paint. Lost it. Ball to Flex. Kirchhoff saves it. And as he saved it, he threw it out of bounds on the wing. What hustle.
Gallant effort.
Rockbridge has it on the left wing.
These Trojans just don't quit. They go after every loose ball.
Decker will put it in play left side. Gets it in play to Scanlon. Right wing to Simon. Simon, left wing, Scanlon. Now to Moore. He's open for three. He got a pick. He was open and he missed an open three on the baseline. Rook with the rebound and it was slapped away by Decker. And Decker will pick up the foul. And Decker doesn't like the call. He's pleading his case to one of the officials. Unfortunately, the other official made the call.
I don't know how long he can continue to jaw at that official without getting some action from him, but so far no action.
Decker has picked up personal foul number 2 as Rook pulled down a 7th rebound. Troy's got to get it in play here, and Paulson gets it to Pace. John looks to bring it across the line, and he does on the left side. Spins away from Scanlon, goes to the free throw line, fakes, double pump, shot in the paint, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Hart. Hart runs the other way. Hart to Scanlon. Scanlon, a running right-hander, in the lane, and he missed it. Rebound to Paulson. Watch out here. Left to right, 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Hopkins will slow it down. Works it to the right wing to Pace. Pace to Willie Paulson along the right baseline. Finds Kirchhoff open at the free throw line. His jumper is in.
Yes, and Willie Paulson starts to play that big pass.
Found it out wide open Kirchhoff, and he hit the easy jumper. Decker wants a three at the other end. It's no good. Rebound Paulson, and here come the Trojans leading 42-23. Hopkins into the front court. Casey directs some traffic. It looks like they may want to run a little bit of a clock here.
Well, I keep bringing this up, but we've only allowed them 2 points in the fourth quarter. There's 4:23 to go.
Pace, now to Kirchhoff. Left wing to Hopkins, well beyond 3. Lobs it into Rook, slapped away from him, but it goes right to Kirchhoff. Now Kirchhoff had it slapped away, picked up by Moore. Moore, bounce pass, left wing to Scanlon, runs inside off Paulson, and Willie will pick up the blocking foul. The shot was missed, and Blair Scanlon will step up to the free throw line. Willie picks up his third.
Yeah, he just didn't quite get squared up to stop that offensive move. Well, you know, 42-23. We thought this would be a 3 or 4 point game. Rockbridge have been playing so well. I guess we have to, we probably overlooked the fact that our Trojans are playing pretty well too.
Scanlon at the free throw line. You're exactly right there, Bob. This defensive effort tonight been outstanding from Troy. Scanlon's first is in. Scanlon now 1 of 1 from the line. He has 7 points. Sitting down for Troy, Willie Paulson.
Yeah, you hear that big hand for him. The fans really appreciate the efforts, and boy, that's great to have these people here to support them.
Patton comes in for Decker for Rockbridge. The second one missed. Rebound. Kirchhoff couldn't get it, but Ettinger does. Ettinger with his first board gets it to Pace. Oh, he had it stolen away by a double team. With the basketball, Rockbridge. Simon backs it out to Moore. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound down low. Patton gets it over Rook and scores. That was a tough bucket, and he earned it.
He earned it.
3:50 to go, fourth quarter. Troy 42, Rockbridge 26. Hopkins across the timeline. He gets a double team, and he traveled. That was some tough defense by Rockbridge. A lot of contact there, and they call a foul, or sorry, a travel on Casey Hopkins.
And I tell you what, Casey's telling those guys, you got to come help me. He was out there by himself, and he's absolutely right. You can't stand around in this ball game. You got to come help.
Downing works the ball in the front court for Rockbridge. Works the right wing, bounce pass outside to Patton. Gets it back to Ed Downey, the 6-foot junior. Takes it to the baseline, it's cut off. Shot over Hopkins, off the glass and in by Ed Downey.
Yeah, Big Ed played it nice there. 42-28. Come on, Trojans, don't rest.
Pace at the free throw line. Now Hopkins between the 2 circles, front court. Left to right for Troy. Rook beyond the arc on the left side. Looks for help, and he finds it in Greg Ettinger. Ettinger, right wing to John Pace. Pace finds Hopkins open between the 2 circles with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hopkins guarded by Downey, works it to Rook. The clock runs. Rook still with the ball, right wing to Kirchhoff. To Pace, John with the dribble, looks for help, and he finds it along the right baseline to Kirchhoff.
Well, they're letting the air out of the ball now, Jim.
Kirchhoff drives inside, shot no good, he's fouled from behind. Scott Kirchhoff will go to the free throw line, and he 2 minutes and 39 seconds left here. The winner plays for a district title at 7 o'clock on Friday.
And that will be a battle also.
You are right. Everything from here on out. Kirchhoff missed a first, and he fell short on the second. Rebound, battled for, and we'll get a foul on Troy there. Here for the Bruins, who trail 42-28. He's good on his first. He's 1 of 1 from the line. He has 5 points tonight.
Well, here's where we stand. 42-29. Trojans on top. 2:37 to go.
Hart with one more on the way. Eyes it up. He is a right-hander. It is in the air, and it hit that. One thing for sure, Rockbridge shoots free throws well. They haven't missed yet tonight.
Yeah, and this is a 12-point game, and there's 2:33 to go, so you got to play ball yet, Trojans.
Pace with the basketball, works the left side, drives inside, shot off the glass and in.
Pacer doing his magic. Some shot.
8 for John Pace, left side with the basketball. Rockbridge works the right wing, and it's Peter Simon. Bounce pass down low. Kirchhoff nearly comes up with a steal. We get a foul, a push-off on the Bruins and on Ben Hart.
Yeah, he pushed Scott.
The ball from the official, trying to add to the 14-point lead. You betcha. 2 more minutes and 12 seconds, and we will be back on Friday. Kirchhoff nailed another one.
Scotty K.
6 for Kirchhoff. Rockbridge with the basketball. They bring it into the front court. Left wing Scanlon works it out to Moore. He wants a 3, and it's off the iron. No good. Rebound. Deflects and goes right to Downey. Downey bounce pass to the baseline, out of bounds. Here, Kirchhoff. This game for the district title on Friday. Kirchhoff's first.
On top, Scotty K got one more.
Right-hander. He gets a spin on that one. That ball had some English on it, wanted to come out, but it stayed in. Scott Kirchhoff with 8 points. It's 48-30 Troy with 1:46 to go. Moore with the basketball, leaves it there for Simon. Simon looks for help. Now they rotate it to Scanlon. Beyond 3 to Patton. They're working the perimeter, but there's not much there. Somehow Patton slashes inside. Double pump scoop shot goes home.
That was a dandy.
Patton now with 6 points off the bench for Rockbridge, but Troy still leads 48-32. Paulson, left wing pass for Kirchhoff. Back to Willie Paulson. 1:17 to go. To Rook. Shot, block, rebound. Oh, Kirchhoff almost tapped it home from underneath the basket. Rebound to Patton. Patton spins inside, loses it. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Paulson.
Voice back here.
Rockbridge. Patton, right side to Moore. Moore drives inside, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jared Rook. Rook now with 8 boards. Here comes Hopkins. Under a minute to go here in this one. And the Trojans are going to advance for a district final on Friday. Scanlon.
Like Rockbridge probably going to clear their bench bracket to show Troy playing for first place at 7 o'clock Friday, February 26th.
That's a pretty solid limb. That's almost as big as a tree trunk, I'd say.
You betcha.
Pace at the line.
Looks like he's got 8 boards, and I've got him with 4 block shots and a steal.
15 points to go along with that. It's 50-32, and Rockbridge throws it away. We'll get another substitution. Wilkins, Schultz, Ettinger, all off the bench. Here comes your senior class.
You betcha. Big hand, they certainly deserve it. 50-32, 49 ticks left.
Casey Hopkins, John Pace, Scott Kirchhoff, Jared Rook, Now Paulson gets the basketball for Troy with 46 seconds to go. Willie looks for help. Will bring it across the timeline against the pressure. Right wing David Wilkins. Wilkins backs it out. Allison with the basketball, lost it, deflects to Moore, races at the other end for it, saves it from going out of bounds, lays it off to Patton, and his double pump is in. Boy, he's got some moves.
He does. He got more moves than a barrel of snakes.
You're right. The ball belongs to Ettinger. Slapped away from him with 18 seconds. First one by the junior is off the mark. Brian Austin. And also out of there, Simon. Second one by Ettinger is in. Ettinger 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 18 seconds left. Scanlon will sit down for Rockbridge. They bring it in play. The Bruins into the front court. Taylor Reed with it, loses it. Schultz has it. Timmy Smith right side. Into the front court, goes in, missed a shot. Rebound deflects out of bounds with 7 seconds left. Last touch by the Bruins.
You know, I always like what I see out of Tim Smith. He knows what to do with the ball. He goes strong to the basket.
Wilkins will put it in play for Troy. Looks for Ettinger, finds him open along the baseline. It's 3, no good. Rebound, Rockbridge. With it there is Fox. Fox throws it down the floor. The buzzer sounds. It's a final. 51 to Jones.